Haribo, Haribo. Yeah, this is the ashram. The outside of the ashram. Yeah. And here we go. Let's go enter into the ashram. Jai Nrsingadev, Jai Nrsingadev, Jai Nrsingadev. Right foot. Jai Nrsingadev, Jai Nrsingadev. We'll go quick. Haribo. Jai Nrsingadev, Jai. Seva Kunj back there. Jai Radhanila Madhava up front. And Vishnupriya Garanga, Vishnupriya Garanga. And, of course, Prahlad and Radharani. And, of course, Balaram's right back there, appearing as Sheshanag. We were on the ground floor, now we're up to the first floor. Oh, Haribo, Haribo. Hi, everybody. Oh, we're doing nice. Oh, Jai Vishnupriya Garanga, Shaligram. Oh, a little bit of a decoration there. I hope Shri Ram on his way here is going to like the program. Ah. These are like really nice. That's Rangoli. That's the different colors of rice flour. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. Now here we are on the roof. South side. That's the south side. Here's Tosi Devi. Oh, Tosi. Oh, so nice, so nice. Oh, always an excuse to do something. Yeah, west side, north side. Everything's well decorated. Yeah. We just did some singing, Arctics actually. So we'll just end the Arctic right now. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. And of course, Namaste Nara Shringaya Pralada Lada Daine Hiranyakasi Purvacha Shilatankala Kalaye Ito Nashinga Parato Nashinga Yato Yamintato Nashinga Hare Nashinga Hridaye Narashinga Din Saranam Prapade Tavakada Kamarabade Nakam Adhuta Shringam Dalitari Ranya Kasiputano Bringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadishare, Jai Jagadishare, Ugram Virama Vishnum Jalam Tam Sarvaton Kamshim, Bhadram Mityun Nityanamami Aham. Jai Ho. Oh, yes. I have my Guadalupe picture there. Yes. And Guadalupe, she actually appeared because the personalities there in Mexico, they were actually Mayans, Nepalese, and people like that. Not so much the Aztecs, I don't know where they came from, but the Mayans did. So her appearance date, the day that she actually appeared, is at the end of the harvest season. You know, the harvest season of corn and everything. The beans, the corn, and everything. So they would commemorate that with a 9-day festival. And in 1531, when she appeared, that Navratri was starting around about the time when she appeared. They were definitely from India, and she came to give them comfort there. There was no rice in that area, so this is an important point. Anna does not mean rice. Anna is used as being rice, but Anna means that grain which sustains the body. So anywhere that you are in the world, that grain that sustains your body, that is Anna for you. So Anna in the Mexico area was corn. And so she was worshipped for many years, but then in the I think it was 1525, Cortez came and he broke the 3 deities of Guadalupe. And they all go with the growing of corn, but they also go along with, it's just amazing. Their way of culturing, the farming and everything was unique. Because they grow corn. But why do they grow corn? Well, the beans that they would grow are vine growing. So they had the corn stalk, and the beans would grow up the stalk. And then because it's it's hard to get water in that area, they were growing the vegetable that has a big leaves, and that's the pumpkin. So they had pumpkins. So they had pumpkins, which are also a vine, and they had their beans growing up the stalks of the corn. So there was actually 3 representations of the Guadalupe as they were worshiping her. And they had a 9-day festival, which culminated in a great festivity on the 10th day. And that 10th day, that year, it was around 1531, that year, that was the, year that she actually made her appearance. And that was on 8th of September. Now, if you ask anybody, they'll say that actually by Catholic, commemorating everything, she appeared on 10 or 12 of December. But that's only to protect themselves, because they saw that the Indians were just so overwhelmed by worshiping her, and they had to take that away from their thoughts, because they couldn't see that she was a manifestation of God's energy. They couldn't see that. They couldn't accept that. They could say only our Virgin Mary is. So they changed her name. They moved her day to the actually the Immaculate Conception is on the 10th of December, and they moved it to the 12th of December because it's a 3-day festival there in Mexico, which is big, not just small, big festival. So she's being worshipped in a big way and everything, but she was taken away actually by the Catholic religion and removed everything. And that happened, some people say, in 1666, and others say in 1774. But I'm amazed, 1666, in other words, 666. Yeah, I think they did something wrong. Yeah. So this is not just one instance. There's another version called the Virgin of Lourdes, very, very famous. She was also appeared standing on a slippery stone that looked like a Shiva Linga. Yeah, and it was right next to a river. Actually, it was a spring up the way from her was a spring. So that's where she appeared. And she was standing on them. And when did she appear? She appeared in 1853 on a Shiva Ratri. On Shiva Ratri in 1853, she appeared. The Lourdes, as they call her. So, they can change names, they can change dates, they can change everything. But they can't change the fact that she came to help. And she's in that mood of wanting to help, That's why I have the picture of her here. Because Annapurna, you can say that, but also it's Purnamasi. Within the Gaudiya Sampradaya, it's Purnamasi. So she brings you into serving Krishna, Radha and Krishna. So this is where I was born. This is my Purnamasi. And these stars that appeared on the, this, you have to look up the, in the internet. This figure right here came on a piece of cloth. The person that was worshiping her, she put her image on a cloth. And that's the image that came on the cloth. So the image that they have in Mexico, it's right to left and left to right. In other words, it's turned around because it's like the image came and there was a copy. But the right foot was the left foot and the left foot was the right foot. So I turned it around because her left foot is showing. And that's a very important part. And so I really like her around. My Purnamasi, where I was born. And in so many ways they try to change things. But she appeared during Navratri. And she appeared 4 times. And her 4th time of appearing, in succession, the 4th time she appeared is when she put the image of her on the cloth. That day is actually, was the day that Ram Vijay, that was Ram Vijay. So, it's just that the Catholic Church doesn't, either they know and they don't want anybody else to know, or they don't know how important that day was. Anyways, so some of the followers were offering human beings and everything, so maybe she herself decided to get away from that. So, what was it? They lined up 80,000. Now, these are the Aztecs. These aren't the Mayans. The Mayans didn't do this. But the Aztecs lined up 80,000 people that they had collected, and they took them and offered them in their, Aztec temple in, Mexico City. It's still there. And they offered them on the altar of their Aztec temple, 80,000. They cut their heads off, and they cut their hearts out, 80,000. It took 4 days for them to do that. I can't give you I can't remember the dates on that. Somewhere in the 17s, or late 17s, or the 18s. You know. So they definitely were misusing her in that way. Oh, okay. Jai, 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 Jai. And Panchatatva, thank you for coming. Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur. Okay. Yeah, I just thought I'd give you that information about the Guadalupe and why I have her here. Because she just appears just south of where I was born. That's how she appears. Okay. And that's an important point too, that Ana means that what sustains your body. So Ana may be different for different people in different places. And we should always eat the Ana of the place. Don't neglect eating what is Ana in that place.